What's up, guys? The Blu-ray Lover channel here with some potential blockbuster movie news, but it's not made to be a blockbuster movie news yet. It's just a rumor, but it's a rumor that has just basically been circling around the internet for the last few hours. It's about a potential collaboration between 20th Century Fox and Marvel Studios to basically collaborate on a future film together, which basically possibly would be an Avengers versus X-Men movie. That's what they're talking about. And I was reading on my tablet, if I can ever get it on. As you can tell, right here, it says it. And it's in every site. So if you go on the website to all the movie sites, it's basically the same. Marvel and Fox rumored to be in early talks for a superhero collaboration. That's pretty cool. Is it true? No, we have to take it with a big grain of salt. Is it true or not? X-Men Apocalypse was not my favorite film in the X-Men franchise. It did not live up to the hype of X-Men Days of Future Past, which was one of my favorite movies of 2014. And Deadpool was a success, a big success. And with Spider-Man being a great introduction to Civil War and how great Tom Holland played him. And there were talks with producer Simon Kingsburg, who was talking about Deadpool and Spider-Man, wanting to have them be in a movie together, since in the comic book, Spider-Man and Deadpool are always great together. And they were in talks, but I didn't believe that. And since the Fantastic Four at Fox has not worked the last 3 times they've done it, so possibly would be that 20th Century Fox would pull the same move that Sony did to help them with basically fixing the Fantastic Four. And I can see that. Fox would basically still retain the rights, finance the film, and Kevin Feige would come in and fix the Fantastic Four. But that's just a theory, and the reason why I'm making this video is because I've been reading it on every site, because there was a guy on a show that I watched, Collider Heroes, and he had a guest on there to say that he has some inside sources at Marvel that they've basically been talking with Fox for the last couple of weeks about a collaboration. And basically, is it true or is it not? Because we had the same rumor that happened when the Sony leaks hacked, that Disney and Marvel were in talks with Sony to fix the Spider-Man franchise. And now they're doing, Spider-Man Homecoming right now. They're shooting that right now, being run by Kevin Feige, but financed by Sony and Columbia Pictures. Are we looking at the same sort of deal to help with the Fantastic Four? Because I know that Marvel wants Fantastic Four a part of their universe because of the rich heroes that Fantastic Four has. It's the same villains they have. Galactus, Silver Surfer. I know they would love to do a Galactus battle after Infinity Wars Part 3 and 4 are done. And to hear this news would make a comic book fan go crazy, but it's just a rumor. They can basically they're in negotiations, but it's Fox and Marvel and the control factor. But it's Kevin Feige. Right now they're shooting the Wolverine 3, or is it going to be called basically Weapon X? And is our last film as Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, which is very sad. And then basically X-Men Apocalypse starting off with a new cast of X-Men characters. And they have not announced another X-Men movie with Bryan Singer. He's going off to do other things. I know they have Deadpool 2. This, I heard, is going to start production early next year. And then they're going to do New Mutants. If Fox and Marvel basically come together and give us that means that Fox would still have creative decisions on their properties, and Disney and Marvel will come in, and Kevin Feige will basically say this and this and this. But you gotta remember, Fox's X-Men and Deadpool are certain different universes. The way they shoot their films is a little bit structured. What X-Men has is what X-Men has. If you look at X-Men 1 and 2 in Days of Future Past, that's how X-Men is structured to be. Then I like Marvel and Disney, where you see Captain America Civil War, how funny it is and how tense it was and dramatic it was. But that's not how Fox works out. They do it differently. Would it work if they did? Oh, hell yeah, it would work. To see X-Men versus Avengers would be great, but will we see, Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, go up against Wolverine, or Captain America go up against Magneto? That would be great. Would, Robert Downey Jr. come back? He's expensive as it is. I heard his contract for Spider-Man Homecoming is pretty huge just to have him in the film. And Chris Evans has noted that his contract is up after the next two Avenger movies, and he would like to re-up again. That would be great just to see that, and this would sort of entice Hugh Jackman to stay, because I know he's wanting to be a part of the Avengers. If this does happen, maybe this will entice Hugh Jackman to stay on a little longer, and I think he can play the character a little bit longer, but I know his workout regimen is just crazy. But I'm just talking rumors and, right now, and it may not happen, but it happened all last year in the end of 2014 and into 2015 when we got that news that Sony and Disney are working together. I mean, Marvel and Disney and Sony are working together to, bring Spider-Man, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Can we see 20th Century Fox and Marvel and Disney work together? But I just wanted to make this video because I was just reading all these sites, and it was like just one person saying this on a certain internet show, saying, is this true or not? But we got to keep our eyes on it. But I just wanted to do this because it got me real excited. But maybe when we get the news and Fox says no, we weren't in negotiations or nothing like that, and maybe they'll have a computer hack leak like Sony did. But you can just dream. All right, guys, leave me a comment about what you think. If you think 20th Century Fox and Marvel and Disney are in quiet negotiations to do a collaboration film, what you think it is. You think it's Avengers versus X-Men, or is it them to Kevin Feige and Marvel to help them fix the Fantastic Four? Maybe. If you're new to this channel, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and share the video as well. I'm the Blu-ray Lover channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.